Hello, I'm MrCook, and welcome back to another tip of the week. Now, today I decided that I've got to kind of work off some of the pounds that I put on in my Indian video, because that stuff's really fattening. And you know, I always say never trust a skinny chef, but then again, there's always the extremely obese chef that, you know, eats all the food before it gets to your table. And I'm working my way down to that, you know, extremely obese well, look at this. You know, I've got to get rid of that. So I'm making diet food. And I got a potato. You're going to love this, by the way. They say the best way to diet is to eat less. And that's what we're going to do. But I've got a potato. I've got my onions. These are little onions. I've got my ground beef. This thing went pop when I opened it. You know, the plastic was pushing outwards like that, and then it went, bang! And then I thought, well, that was stupid. I could have used it in the video. I got some lettuce, and that's good. That's good diet food. I got some mustard, and I got some bread mix, and I've got some pickles, and I've got some tomatoes, and I've got some Hellman's crap, and I'm making hamburger. Hamburger? No. I'm making hamburgers. That's right, I'm making hamburgers. I love hamburgers. Okay, now the first thing I got to do is I got to get the buns ready for my hamburgers, and this is just bread mix. All right? I'm not going to go through all the ridiculousness of trying to make it from scratch right now, and I'm just going to try to get into this box to start with. There we go. Follow the directions on the box. Now I know what you're thinking, MrCook, you never follow the directions on anything. Well, in this case, I'm going to. It says I'm gonna bake this in my oven. I'm not gonna put it in a bread machine, okay? Because that will screw it up. So what I gotta do, I gotta put. Hell with the instructions. I hate instructions. I'm just gonna mess around and see what happens. Just blah 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 blah. That's about it. That's about it. I might need a little bit more. And then I got some yeast here. This is just some crappy yeast that came with it, and I'm just gonna go blah blah blah. Oh, that's an awful lot of yeast. That's an awful lot of yeast for such a little tiny thing. So I'm going to put some of that crap back out of there. You don't need that much yeast when you're trying to do what I'm trying to do here. So we're just going to get rid of a lot of that yeast. All right. And then I'm going to put in some water. How much water? Well, it's got to be absolutely perfect, you know, or else your bun is going to come out a bit stupid. So there's some room temperature water. You can see some room temperature water. Just about like that. Alright. Now I'm going to have to mix this up. Mix it up in a mixing bowl. Okay. And I'm going to add a little bit more of the flour because that's really sticky and nasty. So in goes a little bit more flour. Get in there, damn it. Ooh, that's way too much. That's way too much. So I'm going to have to get rid of some of that crap. Alright. That's still too much flour. That's still too much flour. That's alright. I'm going to make it anyway. Just going to get the hell out of there. Alright, there we go. Now, okay, now I'm going to knead this dough here. In fact, that looks like a bit too much. So I'm just going to take some of that out. Just like that, okay. And I'm just going to knead the dough. Knead the dough. Do the flour on the table so it doesn't stick. Knead the dough. Knead the dough. Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to set that aside, and I'm going to let that rise until it's about double that size. But I don't want that much. I want about that much. Okay, so I'm going to set this little tiny bit aside, and I'm going to let that rise. Okay, I don't need this anymore, so that goes in the garbage. I've got my little onions here, and I'm going to well, I kind of obliterated that onion, so I'm going to try it again, except a little bit gentler. Okay, that was nice and easy for the little baby smacks, for the baby onions. Okay. Well, damn it, baby freaking snack. Get off of the freaking onion, you little piece of garbage skin thing. Okay, there goes all the peelings. Slice. Okay.
Slice. That's good. Slice. Excellent. And that's just about all I need. That right there. The rest of this can go in the garbage.
I've got tomato, because I like to put tomato on my hamburgers.
So, slice. One. Ooh, I gotta sharpen my knife. Slice.
Good. Okay. That's good. I'm not going to mess around. We're on a diet, after all, so that goes in the garbage. Good. Now, I've got some lettuce, and I'd like to show you how to deal with lettuce. I take off some of the outer part that's all soggy. And then you see this bit right here? What you got to do is you got to punch that. You got to punch that so that it loosens up all that crap. And instead of punching it, I usually do it like that. I don't know why, but it seems to damage the lettuce a little bit less. And then the middle comes right out. And it's this middle bit that people usually throw away. I'm throwing away this because I'm not using that. I'm going to use this little bit. Now this bit stinks a little bit. That's why people usually don't eat it. But for my purposes, diet food, this is absolutely perfect. So I'm just going to shred this just a little bit. Chop. That should be more than enough lettuce for my little burger. The rest of this can go in the garbage. You may be asking yourself, Mr. Cook, why are you wasting food? That costs money. My answer is simple. Jenny Craig costs money. Oprah's diet crap costs money. The little gay guy that goes, hi everybody, oh we're going to lose weight, what's his name? Richard Simmons. His crap costs money. So I'm going to lose money anyway. Duh, you shouldn't have gotten fat in the first place, like me. Hey, now I've got my pickles. They always put this crap on here. What? Gosh, get off. Okay. There we go. I'm going to take a pickle. I'm going to take another pickle. Take this pickle. I'm going to use this pickle. Okay.
Slice. Oop, no, that didn't work. Slice. Slice.
Just 2 little slices of pickle. And the rest of that can go in the garbage because I've already eaten a couple. As well as the jar of pickles. Because if they're around the house, I'm going to eat them. So that goes in the garbage.
Now for the most favorite part of all. Got my ground beef here. Just going to take, oh, maybe about this much. Ooh, that's a lot. I'm going to take maybe about that much. Okay. You really got to flatten it out. So I'm going to mush. And you're doing this for a reason. You're doing this because the ground beef needs to be really, really fine and really, really thin. Okay, you're going to have to make a little patty out of that now. We're going to have to fry that. That's just about right. That's a bit on the big side, but we can deal with it. Alright, I'm going to set the patty over here. And we don't need the rest of this because you know where that'll end up. It'll end up right in my gut. So I'm throwing that in the garbage. Goodbye. I'm actually going to wash my rolling pins for the first time in my career. As you can see, the bread has almost doubled in size, which is great. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to punch it down. Punch, punch.
Punch, punch, punch.
Okay, I'm going to let that rise again. Okay, now I've got some sesame seeds, so I'm just going to get one side of the bun nicely done up in the sesame seeds. Ooh, I'm just hopped up a little. And you're going to have to grease the pan a little bit, just like that. Oh my God. And in the oven it goes at 350. You got to keep an eye on that little thing, all right? Because you turn on the light to the oven. That helps. That helps you keep an eye on it because you can't keep an eye on it. You can't see it, can you? No. But I've got to make my French fries, so stop distracting me. Okay, I've got my potato. I'm gonna have to peel the potato.
Peel, 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 peel.
Throw all this garbage away. Now, I'm going to cut this in half, like that, and I'm going to make my French fries with this. Julienne. See? Gives you beautiful little French fries that you can use. Those are too long. I'm going to have to cut them in half. But nevertheless. P. Julienne. Damn it. Okay. That's more than enough French fries because we're on a diet after all. So this can go in the garbage. I'm going to cut these in half. There we go. Here's our French fries. Time to start cooking it. Okay, I smell something. It smells good. It's not. There we go. Where is it? It's. Oh, look. There it is. All right. And I gotta let that cool now. So I'm gonna set that aside and let that cool. Now, look what happened. There, that's better. Stop complaining. Now, turn on the range oven. I almost called that an oven. Shows you what a friggin' retard I am. Okay, and I'm gonna put a little pot out here. I have my spray. Spray the pot. Let that heat up nice. There it goes, starting to heat up already. Okay, in goes the little patty. Fry that up. Meanwhile, I'm going to save some time by starting my French fries too. So I'm going to put some oil in here so I can deep fry them. I'm going to heat that oil up. Woo! That little thing is hot. So I'm going to grab it just like this. I'm going to flip the burger. Flip the burger. There we go. That smells beautiful. Oil's getting hot, but it's got to be really good and hot. You don't want to flip that or else you'll get it everywhere. And then you'll have an explosion. Boom. Okay. As soon as you see the blood rising to the top of the burger, that means it's just about there. Ooh, that's hot, 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 hot. Ooh, there you go. I flipped it again. Okay, that burger's almost done. I'm just going to set it aside. Okay, now it's time to do the French fries. Got my oil all nice and heated up. Just going to go ahead and I'm going to plop these little things in there. Just like that. Don't be afraid of it until it starts a fucking fire. Please don't ignite. Please don't ignite in my kitchen. Thank you. I think. I hope. Really, really hope. Well, they're done already anyway, so this is coming off of here. Woo! Get them out of there before they burn up. Never said it was safe cooking. In this case, it clearly is not. Okay, I've got my bun, and with a bread knife, I'm just going to very gently cut this in half without cutting my fingers again. Okay, and as you can see, it's a nice little bun, isn't it? It's a beautiful bun. In the bun, you gotta put some mayonnaise. So here comes the Hellmann's. Just gonna, that's too much. There we go. I'm just gonna put a little bit of this crap on here. I like to put it on both sides. Okay, just like that. Now, on goes the burger in the bun, just like that. Okay. Now, the tomato. Beautiful. And then I put on the pickle. And then I put on the onion. And then goes on the lettuce. Now, isn't that adorable? Okay. Then goes on the, you need your little French fries in here. Get your French fries for your little diet food. And goes the French fries. Get all your French fries in there, nice and neat. Patriots call them freedom fries. And goes the little French fries. Okay, all right, there we go. Okay, now ketchup, because I forgot my ketchup. Put a little bit of ketchup, just that's it. That's good. And I've got some mustard. Okay, put that in there too. Just a little bit, or else you'll be swimming in mustard. That's it. There we go. And then you can do like French people with the fancy crab. Just like that. See how pretty and artistic that is? So there you have it, my friends. You have diet food. Thank you for viewing my show. The hamburger is right here. Okay? And I've got to try it. It looks just so yummy. Yeah. Mmm. Mmm. Stay tuned. Friday, I'm airing my Russian show. Friday, well, this is September the 5th of 06, so, you know, just deal with it, alright? I'm doing Russian food next. So, until then, never trust a skinny chef.